Welcome back, subscribers, and welcome new viewers to April 2025 General Monthly Reading for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, North or South nodes of the Moon. And I want to thank each and every one of you who have subscribed, who like and share my videos, because that helps my whole channel to circulate to more and more individuals who are in need of this information, just like you. Okay, Sag, let's take a look at the full moon. Is going to be on the 13th. It's going to be in Libra, 23 degrees, 20 minutes. The new moon is going to be on the 27th, and it's going to be in Taurus, 7 degrees, 47 minutes. And we have yesterday, of course, was the new moon in Aries at 9 degrees, and it also was a partial solar eclipse. So that's a big deal, and it was a big deal on the equinox when the sun went into Aries, especially this year, because we are having a lot of planets that are lining up. They either already are here in Aries, or they are lining up to be transition into Aries later on in the months to come. So that's a huge deal, because all of those Aries planets, they sextile, which is a harmonious energetic compatibility to the transiting energies of transiting Pluto in Aquarius. So Aries has to do with self. Pluto has to do with deep transformation on a core level. And Pluto being in Aquarius has to do with the truth. So deep self-examination, self-exploration, transformation into each of our own selves individually is going to be the energy that we are now entering into and will continue. So that's awesome. That's awesome. Never before happened. So, and then we're in the Aquarius age. So that's just, it's extraordinary. Okay, so for the planets that are right now in Aries, we have Chiron. Is not a planet, it's an asteroid, but it is in Aries, and it's very essential. It's 22 degrees. It has been in Aries for months, and it's going to continue to be in Aries for months. And it will be 22 degrees all month long. And then we have Neptune. So today I am recording on March 30th, and Neptune either entered Aries today or tomorrow on the 31st. Regardless, on April 1st, Neptune will be in Aries for sure, and it will start the month at 0 degrees. By the end of the month, 1 degree. And of course, we have the sun in Aries, and we right now are still in the energies of the new moon in Aries as of yesterday. So that's a lot of energy, okay? Aries energy, right? Okay, so now Mercury is retrograde. It is currently in Pisces. It will go direct on the 7th. And on the 17th of April, it's going to transition into Aries. So we're going to have Mercury in Aries. And currently we have also Venus in Pisces retrograde. It goes direct on the 13th, the same day as the full moon in Libra. And then Venus will enter Aries May 1st. We still have Saturn is still in Pisces. It begins the month at 24 degrees. By the end of the month, 27 degrees. However, Saturn will be moving into Aries on the 25th of May. So we still have a little ways, but that's another big deal with all this Aries energy. Okay, last but not least, we have Mars goes into Leo. It's currently in Cancer. It goes into Leo on the 19th. And it's going to be back into close opposition, which is going to be intense, with transiting Pluto and Aquarius. And it's close degree opposition. So it means, again, like we had at the end of the year, last year, that, so Mars is that the action planet, very passionate, action-oriented, emotionally action-orientedly passionate, and very expressively, actively expressively. So, and what's it going to express? What are we going to see being transformed physically? Well, with having to do with the truth coming out, we're going to see physical transformations, even maybe quick physical transformations on a core level to free us, to so that we all can transform and grow and expand in a very positive way. Okay, that's it. All right, with that, Sagittarius. So let's get to your monthly reading. So let's start with this tarot deck, and it's the Star Tarot for Sagittarius. I just saw the Tower card for you. As I was shuffling, so we'll see if it comes out. I don't know, but major transformations, okay, I'm not surprised for a lot of us. We're having endings and new beginnings now through the end of April. So what for Sagittarius? Sun, moon, rising, north or south nodes of the moon. And anything that's in Pisces right now does square anything you have in Sagittarius, which is a hard aspect. And looking at it, depending on the close degree that they are and your planets are, or planet is to those Pisces transits, transiting planets, will depend upon how it's going to affect you. But they are affecting you, and they have been. So Saturn has been, Neptune, and now currently Venus and Mercury. Okay, so what else? Anything else for Sagittarius? Sun, moon, rising, north or south nodes of the moon. What do they need to know? Any more details? Any more cards from this deck? Okay. I'm being called to get a different tarot deck. Okay, we'll do that. Okay, Empress, look at this. So you could definitely have, oh boy, now I've already forgotten. I don't know if it was Libra. I think it was Libra. Libra that also got this card, yes. So you could have Libra in your chart, Sagittarius. You don't have to, but if it sounds right, you might feel like and have the desire to also watch Libra, because Libra got the Empress. And so let's see what else comes out for you. Knight of Wands. So you're moving towards, I instantly got, because here you can see, no, this way. Here you can see, because that's how I'm placing them on my table. The Knight of Wands is moving towards the Empress, and what I got is, this is what you are moving towards, this energy of peace, of love, loving yourself, being peaceful within yourself, and with everything else in your environment and all of life. You are at peace with, and you are having that unconditional love for, and that balance of calm, peaceful energy just generally in yourself, and sharing that with others. And I just got, some of you could have someone come into your life rather quickly, and this ignites that Empress energy in you. So the combination of both of you. I'm also getting somebody, and this could be your partner. You could already be in union. This is romantic partner, because there's a male and a female, and that's how I'm getting romantic. And also I'm getting maybe you're going to meet someone new. So either whether of your opposite sex, and they're going to stir passionate feelings, passionate loving feelings within you, and you for them as well. Okay, so now I'm also being drawn to get another tarot deck. So let's see what else comes out. And this union is divinely guided, I just got for some of you. So I was drawn to the owl up here, and the star. Owl and star. And some of you, this is what you've been desiring. If you're single, yeah, you're desiring a partner who you can love, and they will love you for who you are. Okay, we have you've been with the High Priestess. I get instantly what I just said, just reiterating that, yes, confirmation that some of you have been dreaming and wishing for a partner, a romantic partner who loves you for who you are. Three of Pentacles. Really drawn to the ladder. So you've been really, Sagittarius, been consciously increasing yourself, increasing your knowledge, increasing your wisdom, increasing yourself, your inner self, I just got, someone's been increasing their sanctuary. Maybe you've been adding to or expanding, or you started your own sanctuary for yourself. Plant sanctuary, I just got the picture of, when I said sanctuary, someone has a bunch of plants all over, which I love. Jungle, like in an atrium, is that what that is? Where it's glass, at least on one side, or a sunroom, and that's your sanctuary. Is this newly done? Or maybe someone, if this isn't, you might be thinking about doing this and actually putting it into action this month, April. Again, that was someone that was specific. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Ace of Wands. Absolutely. Something's getting started. You're on fire. I just got that. You're on fire. You're passionate. You're very passionate, or you are on fire. That song. Fire, girls, on fire. Ace of Wands. Yeah, so something's going, or someone is going to ignite your passion this month. And maybe it's even a desire that you didn't even realize you had, a deep desire. And this could be an opportunity that you didn't realize that you were desiring or even thought about for yourself. Something new opening up. Or maybe some of you you weren't expecting this romance or this connection to happen, and all of a sudden, boom, it's there. That's what I'm getting too. And here's the Four of Pentacles. And what I'm getting is balance this with this card right now for you. And somehow this you are getting balanced. Again, it could be another person, it could be something, you're balancing something out within yourself because you're realizing something, or finding out something about your deep within yourself that you didn't know, and it's very calming to you, it's very peaceful to you. Whatever this is, it's bringing you back into balance. Or whoever this is, you're coming into balance. They balance you out. You balance them out. And here's the Nine of Cups. And I just got, someone's coming to an agreement. Someone's coming to an understanding. And once you do that, this could be someone you're already partnered with, romantic or business. Maybe you've been having disagreements, but you're coming into alignment. You're coming into something to where you into balance with each other. So whether you were not understanding, maybe you had a fight, you had an argument, you had a disagreement, you just were not seeing the same things, or coming from different perspectives and you couldn't see each other's side, but somehow you're coming into alignment. You are going to be able to work through this month, and then that brings you closer together, is what I'm getting. Brings you even closer together. And I'm also getting, this isn't necessarily for everybody, but something's not being said. So either you're not speaking something that needs to be said, or they are not. But as soon as whoever speaks that, then things are going to come into an alignment for both of you. Because greater understanding is going to unfold then. Because the facts of the situation will be told and they'll be out in the open. Okay. Okay, so let's see astrologically what... And also listen to your gut, but hold those gut feelings until you get facts to back them up. So don't go off don't go off half-cocked, Sagittarius, which can be something that Sagittarius can do. So be mindful as best you can to hold that until you get all the facts. So hold your emotions until you get all the facts, or you get some facts that either agree or disagree with your feelings before you express them. And maybe that's why you're holding in. You're not saying something. Or they, maybe. Okay, what else for Sagittarius? What else do they need to know? Okay. Yeah. So for a lot of you, this has to do with your fourth house, your home. This is number 42. It breaks down into a 6. And home can be mother, father, your home situation, who you're living with, your roommates, your boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife. So something in the home or someone. Okay. Put it over here. Then we have arrival. Wow. Yes, someone is arriving in your, someone new or returning, or you're going to, if you're already in union, then there's some type of alignment that's happening to where you're going to both arrive at the same balanced, cooperative, loving, balanced space within your relationship. Whatever grievances there in the past, and you can now let them go. Because you're going to deal with them as a couple. That's not all of you. But I'm seeing it's going to be a blessing in disguise, because it's going to bring you closer together. This disagreement or whatever that is that's been between you. And then both of you are going to see a whole new world together. It's number 39. It breaks down into a 3. Okay. And then 56 breaks down into 11. It's a master number, so that could definitely be a sign or synchronicity for you. Yeah. This is just talking about, this is progressions. And so, because there is a new journey that you're progressing into, whether it's a new relationship or a current one. Excuse me. Okay. Okay. And I'm being drawn, there's a clock here, and it is showing 1:51. No, excuse me, just a minute. 1:48. 1:47, 1:48 on the clock. So was someone born at 1:48 or 1:47, whether it was in the morning or the afternoon, early morning or afternoon? Doesn't matter, but I'm being drawn to say that. Okay. Someone could be 56 years old, I just got, because this is also pointing to the 56th, number 56. Okay. All right. So where are we? And we have time. There's really gusty winds outside. So, wow. Something's really moving for you, Sagittarius. Again, like the Knight of Wands. That wind is really, I was just drawn. I'm not normally drawn to the outer, but I take all of that into account. And so, again, something's blowing in really fast for you this month. So, okay. I'm being called to take, oh, and this deck, I forgot to tell you. Oh, I'm not doing well. So this deck that I used previously is the Heaven and Earth Tarot deck. And then this one is my Star Code Astro Oracles. Okay. All right. And then this one is my Lemurian Star Child Oracle deck. Some of you might have heard of the name Lemuria, the continent of Lemuria, or I see it to be Mu, the continent of Mu. Okay, so one more. No, these are really hard for me to shuffle. There we go. Okay. Okay, Sagittarius. Okay. Anything else for Sagittarius? What do they need to know? For Sagittarius. Sun, moon, rising, north or south nodes of the moon. For Sagittarius. Okay, there we go. Cities of light. Look at that. Cities of light. To me, it looks like Mount Shasta. That's what instantly came to my mind. This is number 10. So that's endings and new beginnings to have to do with 10. And then the card says Telos, Adama, Inner Earth, Etheric Retreats, Family of Light. Not really getting anything specific other than Mount Shasta. Unless you're being drawn to places like Mount Shasta that have vortexes, that have the, or inner earth, you're desiring and seeking information on those types of things that have to do with spirituality and the energies on this earth, and the different, again, vortexes, because there are certain places, and I believe Shasta is one of those vortexes that they say. And so, and it also could be, I'm thinking of Arizona and what's that town in Arizona that has Sedona. So some of you may be desiring to travel. Maybe does someone live there in Sedona, or you're desiring to live in Sedona? You live in Mount Shasta, or you're by Mount Shasta? Well, I know I'm by Mount Shasta. Only a couple of hours away. So any of you that are local with me could be. Okay, let's see what else. The universe. Okay, this is number 11. So you have 1111 right here. So 1111. So you could definitely, that's a sign or synchronicity. You could be seeing 11s. 1111, definite. This is Metatron. It's Metatron. You may or may not be familiar with Metatron. I've heard the name. And then it says, this card says wholeness, commune with all life, micro and macrocosm. So yeah, what I'm just getting with both of these cards is either you are beginning to open up this month, or you've been opening up and you're continuing to expand and go and research and dive into the different areas of the cosmos, and just thinking, expanding your knowledge about the unseen realm. You're having a desire to do that. It's calling to you. Maybe that has to do with expanding your intuitive abilities and your extrasensory capabilities beyond this earth, or beyond what we can see, physically see. Okay. Okay, well, Sagittarius, that is all I have for you today. I hope this was helpful, and I want to thank you for allowing me to do this reading for you today. Until next time, bye.